Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So all we need again for class is a light set of weights, and then we have a hand towel to do some stretching. Apparently, I also have 6 now. We're gonna start lying ourselves all the way down here. Knees are gonna be bent, feet are flat. Beautiful, Hazel, you're so sweet to me. Good. And then let's take our arms out into a T to start. And just start by rocking your knees nice and wide from side to side. Let those knees fall from one side to the other. Really just rocking here, taking some deep breaths. Maybe we crack our back in the process. Maybe you feel, I don't know, one hip is tighter than the other. And then start to rock those knees back through center until they come right on top of those hips. Feet are flat, knees are bent. We're going to take our hands all the way down by our side. And we're actually going to start with some bridging, with some articulating of the spine. So I'm going to make sure my head is completely flat on the mat. Hands start down by your side. You're going to tuck the tail. Roll yourself up into that bridge. Once we're up there, we take those arms up overhead, reaching through the fingers, start to melt yourself down, upper, middle, and lower, and then arms come down as well. Tuck that tail, rolling it up, reaching through the knees. Once we're there, we take those arms up overhead, reaching through the arms, melting yourself all the way back down. Good. And again, hands down by your side. Sorry, Hayes. Tuck the tail. Roll up into that bridge. Once we're there, arms come up, reaching through those fingers. Roll it all the way down. We're going to do one more here, just getting that spine moving. Rolling, pushing through the feet, lifting up. Arms come up overhead, melting yourself all the way back down. And then hands come down by your side, keeping your hands by your side. This time, we're just going to go with those articulating bridges. Roll yourself up into that bridge, and then melt yourself upper, middle, and low back again. Tuck that tail, roll yourself up into that bridge, pressing through the feet, lifting up, and then melting up, middle, and low back. Let's take 2 more here. Tuck that tail, reaching through the knees as you roll up. And then like there's bubble wrap underneath you. We're popping all those bubbles as you roll back down. From here, we're going with a flat back, straight up, and down, full range. Lift and tap, full range with those bridges. Tap it down, squeeze and lift. Tap and lift. We're pushing those palms into the mat here. Tap and lift. Good, full range. And as we come up, we're not pushing those hips so far up that you're opening the front chain. We're just bringing it to a place where you're at an angle, shoulders, hips, and knees. Tap it down. We take it 4. Last 3. Final 2. One more. Hold it up. We're pulsing up, up. Little pulses, pressing through the feet. We're squeezing and pressing up towards the sky here. Take it 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it back to full range. All the way down, right back up. Tap and lift, full range. Lower and lift, a few more here. Really firing up the back chain of those legs, glutes and hamstrings. 4, 3, last 2, squeeze and lift. One more here, hold it up. We're pulsing up and up. Good, taking those pulses, pushing through the feet, lifting up, up. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself all the way down here, giving it a quick break. We're going to come into some ab work here. Hands are going to come right on the low abdominals. Knees are bent, feet are flat. We're taking it into a march. Think low back is heavy onto your mat. Lifting one leg up, right back down, other leg. Lift, and down, keeping that low back heavy here. And I like to have my hands on the low abs because it helps me know if I'm engaging those abdominals or if my hips are wiggling from side to side. Really think of pushing that supporting foot into the mat as you lift the other leg. Scooping and scooping. Good. Lifting this knee up. And then we switch. Good. And if you just jumped in, we need a small towel today or a magic circle, something like that. We're going to be using it for some stretches and our light set of weights. A few more here. Scoop and scoop. Next time we take that left leg up to tabletop, we keep it lifted. We send it straight out. Exhale, pull it in. Reach. Exhale. Think of pushing through this right foot. Right foot is pushing into the ground. Send the leg out. Exhale, pull the knee in for 4. Last 3, and then we're going to keep it straight. 2. Exhale this knee. 1 more here. Send the leg straight out. Straight out, we lift up. Right back down. Exhale, lift. Wow, my hamstrings are tight today. Exhale. Right back down. Pushing through the supporting foot. A few more here. Lift and lower. Let's go for 3, and then we're going to turn this into a bridging series for 2. Last 1, you're going to bring it in line with your other leg, so it seems like they're in the same place, but one leg is extended. We slide it out to the side, pull right back in. Think about those low abs. Sliding, exhale, pull right back in. Slide out to the side, pull this leg back in. We have 3. Exhale, feel a little inner thigh for 2. Last 1, pull it right back in, lower that leg down. Right leg is going to lift up to tabletop. Hips are heavy, hips are equally weighted. Right leg reaches out. Exhale, pull it back in. Reach, exhale. Send that leg long, pulling this knee right back in. Reach, exhale. Reach, pull this knee. Final few here. Exhaling it back in. We have 3. Left foot is pushing into the ground, nice and strong for 2. Last 1, leg goes straight out, straight lift and lower. Exhale, lift, right back down. Good, you're pushing that left foot into the ground, strong and supported from this left side. Lift and lower. Maybe your hamstrings are as tight as mine today that when you lift that leg up, I can actually feel how tight my hamstrings are. Lower, exhale. That's also why we're doing a little extra stretching today for 2. 1 more here, and then we find that place where leg meets the other leg. Slide out to the side, right back in, and it's only the amount that you can control. So we're not opening this leg too far. We're not opening it a foot here where we start to move the other leg, where we wiggle our hips. Nice and controlled, a few inches out, right back in, just targeting that hip, that low abdominal. Slide and pull 2 more. Last 1, pull that leg in, placing the leg down, and then from here, feet are hip distance apart. We're going to place the hands back down by your side, lift up into your bridge, hold it here. We're taking a march. 1 leg lifts up. Right back down, other side. Lift and down, scooping this knee up, right back down. Try to keep your hips as heavy, as equally weighted as you can here. Lift and switch. Trying not to let those hips dip down towards the floor as we march our legs. Prepping for those 1 leg bridges here. And then next time we lift our left leg up, left leg is going to stay lifted, holding it here. We're going to tap it down and lift. 6 here, tap and lift. Last 5, lower, scooping this leg right back up. We have 3, pushing through the right side. Last 1, lift it up. We send it straight out. Pull the knee in. You're pushing through this right side the whole time, really feeling hamstring and glute. Just a quick set for each of these. Last 2, exhale. Last 1, and then again, that leg goes straight out. Keep it long, lift it up and down. Straight leg, still pushing through the right side. You can always come down if you need to. Take a break when you need it. Last 2. Last 1, and then we lower that leg in line with the other leg. 6, out and in. Little slide out to the side, right back in again. If it doesn't feel good here, we can take some pulses, or we can do this out of our bridge for 2, and in. 1 more here. Pull it in, bend the knee, lower all the way down. Let's take a quick break here. Rock those knees side to side, letting them fall from one side to the other. Hips, low back, hamstrings get a break before we take it to the other side. And then everything's going to come right back in through center. Knees are bent, feet are flat, making sure they feel like they're in a comfortable place to come up back into that marching bridge. We lift ourselves right back up into your bridge. Ooh, we come back into that marching. Lift one leg, right back down, other side, scooping that knee. Good, coming back into your marches here. Just a few here, and then we take 6 reps of each move, and then we are finished with these bridges. I'm going to sprinkle in a good amount of arm work in today. Right leg is going to stay lifted. Keep it here. We tap it down and lift. Good. Tap and lift. Tapping this leg down. Lift it right back up. Tap and scoop. We have 2. Last one. Keep it lifted. It goes straight out. Pull the knee back in, reach and pull. Good for 4. Exhale in. Still pushing through this left leg, nice and strong and steady. 1 more here. We take it up and down. Whatever that means for you, whatever straight leg that means, we have 3. Push through this left leg for 2. Last one, bring it halfway in line with the other knee. We slide it out and in again. Only the range of motion that feels okay for you. 4 more here, really small. Last 2. Last one, bring this leg in, bend the knee, place it down, come all the way down here, and then hands will come down by your side. We're going to take some articulating bridges. Tuck the tail, roll yourself up into that bridge. Once we're there, take those arms up overhead, reaching through the arms. We melt ourselves upper, middle, and low back. Take the arms all the way down. A few more here. Tucking that tail, rolling it up. Good. Arms go up and over, reaching through the fingers. Melt yourself all the way back down, and then bring those hands down. Let's take 2 more. Taking your time. Let it feel nice on the spine. And then you're reaching those arms, really trying to reach back behind you, full range with that reach as you melt down. Take those arms, final one here, rolling it up. Arms go up, overhead, reaching through arms, reaching through fingers. We melt it all the way back down. Good, and then once we're down, let's hug those knees in. Take a little rock side to side here. And then we're going to grab onto our hand weights. We'll come into some arm work here. And again, we're going to trickle in that arm work, sprinkling it throughout class today. Wherever my hand weights are, we're going to grab onto those weights. Keeping yourself down on the mat. Knees are bent, feet are flat. You can always lift your legs up to tabletop here as well if that feels better for you. Arms are going to reach straight up to the sky here. And we're just going to take a row. You're going to pull the elbows down to the floor, send them right back up, palms face in. Pull the elbows down, reach the knuckles right back up. Pull and reach. Good. And today is going to be a little bit more gentle than my usual flow. Had a little bit more feel-good moves, a little bit more stretching into class, bending and extending. One, my body was just craving it. And I have another class to teach this morning, so bear with me today. Up and down, pull the elbows right back up. Last 4, like you're rowing. We're pulling that tension right back up for 3. Take 2 more here. Last one, we send it straight up to the sky. Hands are right over the shoulders, elbows over the shoulders. You're gonna bend back behind for triceps and then reach those arms straight back up to the sky. Bend them back behind for triceps, reach them right back up here. Bend and lengthen. Back behind, straight up to the sky. And reach. Right back up, bending yourselves back behind. Let's take 4 more here, and then we're gonna combo these moves. Last 2, keeping elbows right above the shoulders. 1 more here, send them straight up to the sky. We take 1 row, pull the elbows down, send them right back up, 1 tricep, back, extend, row it down, reach it up, bend the elbows back, extend up to the sky. Good, we're swapping every time. 1 row. 1 tricep. Good, 1 row. 1 tricep. A few more here. Pull the elbows down. And then bending back behind. Good, pull the elbows. Reach it up. Bend, extend. Pull down. Reach up. Bend, extend. Final few here. Feel those triceps and biceps, front and back of that upper arm for 2. And back. 1 more here. And then we keep the tricep. Bend and extend. Elbows over those shoulders. We have 4 more here, and then we're going to switch off every other. By 1 tricep, then the other arm. 1 more here, send them straight up to the sky. We take 1 elbow back, send it up. Other elbow back, send it up. Keep switching. 1, and reach other side. Bend, extend, keeping elbow over the shoulder. Extending that arm back up. Try not to lock that joint as you extend. 1 more here on each. And then we're gonna add a row to this. We take 1 row, send it up, 1 arm bends, other tricep, right back up, 1 row, pull down, send it up, 1 tricep, and then the other. Good, again, row it down, send it up, bend, and bend. Again, pull it down, reach it up, bend, and bend. Final set. Pull it down, send it up. Last one for each. And then we're gonna take those weights, let's place them down on our side for a moment here, and we're gonna come up to a seated position. Hazel just came back from the park and there is stick all over the apartment. You're gonna keep your legs reaching in front of you. They can either be bent, fully extended, whatever feels right for you. We're gonna take our roll downs here. We're not gonna come all the way down just yet. So reach those arms straight out in front, shoulders down and away. And again, whatever feels best for your legs, extended, bent, doesn't matter here. We're gonna take it a few scoops back. So tuck it back, roll yourself down just a few inches, find a tricky spot, and then lift right back up and out. Exhale, wheel yourself down, find a tricky spot, and then lift right back up and out. A few more here. Exhale, wheel. Inhale, lift back up. Again, exhale, wheel. Inhale, lift back up. 2 more. Exhale, tuck it back. 1 more. Wheel yourself back and hold it. Little pulse. Up an inch and down an inch. Little pulse here. Up and down. Scooping those abdominals. Wheeling back through that low spine. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit right back up. And then again, we take it down. Wheeling yourself down. Find that tricky spot and hold. 1 arm lifts and lowers. Other arm lifts and lowers. And you are absolutely more than welcome to add your weights into this series here if you'd like to. Lift, lower. Good. Lift and lower. A few more here. Really scooping in through those abdominals, tucking that tail. 1 more for each arm. Come back to center. roll it up, and then this time we take both arms. Exhale, roll yourself back and hold it. Both arms lift and lower. Good. Both arms up. Exhale, back down, scooping the abs, tucking that tail for 4. Exhale, 3. Last 2. We're going to add something to this. Last 1. Take it down. We pulse up an inch, down an inch, lift the arms, lower down, up an inch, down an inch, lift and lower. Good. Up, down, lift and lower. 2 more. Up, down, lift and lower. 1 more. Up, down, lift and lower. Come all the way up. Reach for your toes. We're going to do 1 more variation here. Get a quick stretch in the back of those legs. And then from here, sitting yourself right back up, reach the arms out. This time, palms are facing in towards each other. Roll yourself back, find a tricky spot, hold it. We open out to the side, right back in, open and in. Good, a little bit different here with opening out to the side. Again, knees can be bent, they can be extended, whatever feels right for you. Take it for 3. Whew. Last 2. 1 more here. Again, we're going to add something. Bring it in. We pulse up an inch, down an inch, open and close. Up, down, open and close again. Lift, lower, open, close. 2 more. Lift, lower, open, close. 1 more. Up, down, open, close. Take it all the way up. Reach for your toes. Again, give a little stretch. Maybe we even flex those feet here. Getting a stretch on the back of those legs. And then we're gonna roll ourselves right back down onto the mat here. I wanna take a quick stretch for those legs, so let's grab onto our towel if we have it. Whatever it is that you have with you. Magic circle, towel, you can always just use your hands. You can use a sheet, a sweatshirt, whatever it is, as long as it gives you a little bit of room to reach. I'm going to take my right leg up to the sky first, and then give a tug on this leg here. Feeling that all up the back of that leg here, my calf, hamstring, and just giving a little tug, a little pressure and weight through those arms here. We'll come back into the arms after this. We'll get into some tricep work. And then you're going to point your toes and then flex the heel. Point the toe and then flex the heel. Give it a little release and then a deeper stretch. Little release, deeper stretch. Let's go for 2. Reach that heel. 1 more. And then again, just take that stretch. Let it feel nice in the back of the leg, the calf. And then you're going to cross your leg over to the other side. Get that nice IT band stretch. Feeling it all up the side of that leg into your IT band. Take a deep breath while we're here. And then we'll take that leg out nice and carefully. Take it to the other side. Hook it up. Good. Give a little stretch. I was lecturing one of my private clients the other day too about recovery and active recovery and how we all need to be doing a little bit more of that too. We move our bodies so much and then we forget that they need that recovery too. It's just as important as the other stuff. And then let's point and flex. Good. And even just walking, it's a lot for those hamstrings, for the calves. Point and flex. Now, I'm not one to talk because I absolutely do not stretch before I walk or after I walk, but I should. 2 more. Point and flex. 1 more. Point and flex. Good. Keep it there. Weighted through the arms. We're giving that extra stretch all up the back of the leg. I originally thought my right leg was tighter, but now I think it's my left. We're going to cross that leg over a little bit. Get that IT band here. Whatever that means for you. Maybe your cross is bigger than mine, less than mine. You can pull a little bit more on the towel. Give more of a flex to that foot. And then slowly and carefully bring it right back in. We're going to take that leg out. Take your towel, place it onto the floor, and then we're gonna come onto our stomachs here, rolling right over, coming onto the stomach, reaching back through those legs here. You're gonna take your arms all the way down by your side. We're gonna come into our triceps. You are more than welcome to grab your weights if you would like. I'm gonna do it without my weights because I feel it plenty without them. Pushing the hips into the ground. Head can either rest fully on your mat. You can look to one side. You can put a pillow under, whatever feels right for you. Start to lift and lower those arms here, up and down. And as we lift and lower, we're pushing through those palms here, actively pressing up to the sky. So we're not just moving those arms, we're pushing our palms up to the sky here. Think of reaching shoulders away from the ears, lifting and lowering here. Continuing with that move, lift and lower those arms. Reaching long, shoulders away from the ears here. Up and down, really getting into the back chain of those arms, those triceps, lift and lower here. Final 4. Shoulders reaching away. Last 2. Last 1, hold it up. We're pulsing up. Up, lengthening through the arms, reaching through those fingertips. We're pulsing up. Small range of motion, pushing through the palms. This is always one of my favorite tricep series. Let's take it. 4, 3, 2. We're taking it back to full range, all the way down, right back up. Lower and lift, reaching through those fingers here, lifting and lowering. Hips are still pushing into the ground. I'm already feeling this burn in my triceps. We have 4, full range. For 2, hold it up. We're pulsing up and up again. Shoulders reaching away from the ears, nice and long through those arms, like you're trying to reach for those heels. 4, 3, 2, final set, full range. Lower and lift. Good. Lower. Right back up. Reach it long. Feel that burn. My arms are already shaking. We have 5. Lift and lower. Lengthening out for 3, 2. Last 1. Hold it up. We're pulsing up. Up. Good. Little pulses. Reach it. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Teeny bend. Extend. Bend. Reach. Good. Bend and reach, like a little bar pulse. Bend, reach, and reach. Good. We have 8. Final few for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Take your hands in front. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Give those triceps a quick little break here. Reach the arms, reach the glutes. Good. Reaching here in opposition. Let it feel nice. And then let's take one arm, feed it under the hole, reaching through that arm. Feeling a little stretch in the upper back, those shoulders reaching through both arms in opposition. And then we'll take that arm back, take the other arm through, again, feeding that arm through, reaching in opposition, feeling that upper back, those shoulders. And then coming back through center, we're gonna come back to lie on our back here. I'm gonna do some more ab work, taking ourselves all the way back down onto your mat here, resting down. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Hands are gonna come right back behind the head here. Head will be heavy in those hands supporting head and neck. From here, we take our ab curls. Low back is heavy. Exhale, curl. Right back down, ribs gliding towards those hips here. Exhale, right back down. We have 8. Ribs gliding towards those hips. Take it for 4. Last 3. 2 more here. 1 more, we're holding it up, we're pulsing. Ribs are gliding towards the hips. Exhale, pulse. Pulse, we take it 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Lower down, we're gonna add something to it. Exhale, curl. Reach the hands, curling up a little bit higher. Hands come back, right back down. So we're not doing that super, super tricky one where we take the hands behind the thighs. We're just reaching them by the thighs to curl up higher. Hands come back, lower, right back down. Exhale, curl. Reach higher, and then take it back. Exhale up. Reach higher, and then lower yourself back down again. We have 8. Reaching. Take it back down. Lengthening those arms. Ribs are gliding towards the hips. Exhale. We have 4 more here. Reach those fingers to curl higher. Last 2. 1 more here. Exhale, curl it up, hold it here, little pulse, reach. And reach. Good, ribs gliding towards those hips, lengthening through the fingers, reaching past those thighs. 5. Last 4, 3, 2, stay lifted. Reach a little bit more to one side, back to center, reach a little bit more to the other side, and center. Little twist, good. Reaching to one side, reaching to the other side, taking that extra reach of the rib cage. That rib is reaching towards the hip, getting a little crunch in the side. We have 4. Hands can always come back behind the head here as well, if that feels better. 1 more here to each side, little twist. And twist, we're gonna lower ourselves all the way down for a moment here. We have another set incorporating those obliques. You're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up, holding here. Take your right arm, reach it low and across. We're gonna pulse across. Across. Good. Opposite rib to opposite hip, pulsing and reaching. Across. Reach through those fingers, opposite rib to hip. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. You're going to take it all the way down, lower down. Exhale, reach across, all the way down. Reach the arm. Exhale, reach across. Take that full range here, reach across, past that hip. Thinking rib is reaching into that opposite hip. Let's go for 4 and down. Exhale, reach across. Right back down, thinking of that sling system, rib to hip. 1 more here, we hold it over, little pulse again, reach. Reach, rib to hip, across. 6, last few, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower yourself all the way down, take that breather. We're gonna curl ourselves back up, take it to the other side. Exhale, curl up, left arm, low and across, we're pulsing over. Over, reaching across the body, opposite rib to opposite hip, pulse it over, over. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take it all the way down, release. Exhale, reach across, all the way down, release. Good. Exhale, reach across, release it down. Exhale, take it through. Exhale, reach 4 more here. Reaching rib to hip, and then we take those pulses again. Exhale, over. Last 1. Hold it across, little pulse, reach. Reach, good. Opposite rib to opposite hip. We're pulsing across. Take it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take everything back through center. Quick little break here. We have 1 more quick series, and then we are on to a stretching. You're going to curl head, neck, and shoulders right back up. Head is heavy and supported in those hands. Lift your legs right up to tabletop. We're taking double toe taps. Both legs tap down, right back up. And if you feel that low back arching, we don't reach the legs as low. Maybe you even just reach your legs out today instead. Lower, exhale. We have 5. And then we're going to combine it with the upper body to finish off class. Last 2. Last 1, as knees go down, lower body or upper body releases down. Exhale, bring everything as close together. lower, exhale together. Everything releases, exhale in, like you're doing a little lower body crunch as you pull the knees. Maybe that low back lifts up because we crunch the knees in for 4. Last 3, almost done. We have 2. Last one, hold it in, pulse the knees in, scooping 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs down, lower the upper body down. Again, let's rock those knees side to side here, nice and wide. Letting them fall from one side to the other. We're gonna come into a little bit more stretching before we finish class. And then from here, we're gonna come up through a seated position, and then we're gonna turn to our all 4. So hands will come underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we're gonna rock ourselves forward and back. Forward towards the fingertips, back through the heels. Rocking it forward, stretch through the wrists, and then rock it back. Forward to the fingertips, and then back to the heels. And reach. Last few here, rocking forward and back. And then we're gonna come right into neutral, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's take some cat-cows. Tuck the tail, eyes to thighs, really lifting. And then release yourself right back out. Exhale, rounding that spine, lifting up towards the sky. And then release it right back out. 2 more here, rounding that spine, lifting up, really get that angry cat in today. And release. 1 more here. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. And then releasing, we're gonna take a pigeon stretch. One leg comes in front, other leg reaches back behind, getting into that glute here. You can always lower down towards the floor if that's a bigger stretch, or press away, whichever one helps you to feel that stretch here. Right into that IT band, that glute. And then slowly and carefully, we will come out of it. Other leg will come forward. Reach it back, take that stretch here. Getting into that glute. Let it feel nice. Give yourself a quick moment here. Maybe we take a deep breath. And then nice and carefully, we can come all the way out. Let's take a quick seat. We'll do a little neck stretch, and then we can be on our way for Sunday. Hands will come down by your side. We're gonna drop the ear to the shoulder. Doesn't matter which way. Sometimes I even like to mirror. That's why I just don't give you a left or a right. Dropping the ear down to the shoulder. Start to feel that stretch in the neck all through the side here. We're gonna reach that arm away, the one we're reaching the crown of our head away from. Start to wiggle those fingers here. Maybe we add a little bit extra. And then carefully releasing, carefully come back up. Let's take the other side, ear to shoulder. Get that stretch already. And maybe this is enough and we don't even need to add the other 2 layers. Let's reach that arm out, reaching crown up, head away from fingertips. Start to wiggle those fingers. And then again, maybe we add a little pressure through the hand. And then carefully release the hand, carefully coming back up. Other hand comes down by your side. And we are finished this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully this flow felt really nice and just, a nice little